Because whatever they have done, the heavens are not happy. Because this is a man that is elected. This is any man that is holding a position. Ni Mungu amemuita hapo. So this man has been misled to make decisions that are not godly. So what will happen to the nation Kenya? Kenya will be punished because of his deeds. Leo I know saizi mmekuwa contaminated. Kuna watu hakulala jana wakiangalia impeachment, na wengine wameshikwa na husuni. Nilikuwa kwa ndoto nikaona watu wengi wameshikwa na husuni, wanashindwa what will happen. Let me tell you one thing. I have always told you here that this is not about Gachagua. This is not about RUTO. This is not about KDK and whoever. It is about powers of the most darkest places. And this is not a local battle. It is an international battle. It is only they have chosen Kenya to be the ground for the battle. But because the mistake they did is to have chosen Kenya to be the battle for their fight, because they are going to lose it. Bwana Yesu asifiwe sana. Whatever the parliament was doing in the night, they are going to lose it. Whatever they hatched against this country, they are going to lose it. Because there is law in this country. There is law in this country. And this country cannot be taken to the dogs. Cannot be set up for the dogs to grab. God is going to place back the law where it belongs. We are not supporting anybody. We are not for Gachagua, we are not for RUTO, we are not for Raila, we are not for anything. But what we are for our God. That Kenya is a platform of the revival of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And that is the main reason Parliament stayed until midnight, just to cancel the revival. That is the role. That is the reason today, a day we normally don't have Parliament. They were in Parliament 7 a.m. The motivation, it is to cancel the revival. So let us pray for the revival. Let us pray for what? For the revival to come. Because that is what they wanted, to institute a government, a system where it can condone the worshiping, condone LGBTQ, condone anything that can stop the worship of God. Bwana Yesu asifiwe sana. And you remember very well, they had started very well with the church regulations until when the president went to AIC Miliman just last week, and they said, no, this is, I won't do it. We are not going to fight the church. But it was a cunning move. They found we cannot do two battles, and we cannot win against the church and also the parliamentarians. So what they did, they withdrew so that once they defeat this one, they now come back with the other one. But now what happened? God is going to embarrass them. God is going to cause so much pain to them until, if they will not going to surrender to God, they are going to surrender here down. Bwana Yesu asifiwe sana. Therefore, that's a message of God, that this is a country that nobody can be allowed to joke with. And whoever that is doing this should stop with immediate effect. And if it's a president that is doing this, he must stop it, and he must know that there's a rule of law. Because how do you explain to people? The other day, we changed the constitution so that a president can be sworn in between 10 and 2 p.m. in the broad daylight after some days when he was declared to become a president. Now, how do you dare sign a gazette in the middle of the night? A gazette notice in the middle of the night. It's as if Kenya is expiring. Surely. And the person who signed is Wetangula. The other day he was championing for the change of the constitution, and he was calling all manner of things that the constitution must change and must be upheld and must be protected and must be defended and must be this. And he's the one who took that thing to be signed in the night. Midro, wakati kila mtu anangorota. Are we dying? Is Kenya dying? No. What was the hurry for? It has been stopped by the court. So Kidiki is not the deputy. And they had planned that Kidiki is going to introduce the president huko kwa sherehe za madaraka. Ni madaraka manini? Sasa Ruto ata-explainia wa Kenya nini? Sincerely. You know, there are people that mislead our president. Na angalia wakati huyu Raila aliingia kwa serikali. Mnakumbuka? Ya Uhuru. Uhuru alibehave ni kama mnyama, hataki kusikia mtu, hataki kusikia nini, alikuwa naona tu baba, mpaka akaanza kumuita baba. Angalia Msee tena ameingia kwa huyu kijana mwingine. Na yeye kijana amegeuka. He does not listen to anything, to anybody. You saw they were in parliament impeaching a person who belongs to another party. They were the one quoting Bible verses. Mulisikia Urego akiquote Bible. Urego was quoting a Bible verse. Now I was asking myself, si angetumia hiyo wakati kupreach the word of God. Akwoti hii Bible watu waokoke. Akwoti hii Bible watu wa change. Akwoti hii Bible Kenya ikuwe mzuri. Akwoti hii Bible Kenya ikuwe revived. They were quoting a Bible when somebody is sick. Indeed, Geshagi alikuwa sick, alianguka. Alibebwa na ambulance, akapelekwa hospitali. Anybody can be sick. Na wanasema hata kama amemusik hii mambo lazima iendelee. How are we dying tomorrow? Are we to die today? Was Kenya being fooled? Ilikuwa inafugwa ama Radlord alikuwa pale nje akitaka kufuga Kenya? Sometimes unajua watu wengine mnasemaka ni siasa, tusiongee siasa kwa madhabahu. Lakini this is not politics. This is about common sense. Hao ni wazee wakubwa, matumbo kubwa. Signing a gazette notice usiku. What for? Convening a parliament a day that is not supposed to be convened. Sasa waliambiwa msiende safari. Sasa wamemaliza, hawana Kidiki na wameambiwa waende ni 2 months, ni 2 weeks. Recess ya 2 weeks. Waende. Hawana vice president, hawana deputy. Gachagua sahi magari nimeona ikikibia kwake kurudisha security. Sasa unaona aibu. Wametia president wetu aibu. Ana hiyo ndio madhabahu tunazungumziaga. Madhabahu ambayo yanadhalilisha nchi. Because whatever they have done, the heavens are not happy. Because this is a man that is elected. This is any man that is holding a position. Ni Mungu amemuita hapo. So this man has been misled to make decisions that are not godly. So what will happen to the nation Kenya? Kenya will be punished because of his deeds. Kenya will face challenges because of what? His deeds. When a king becomes rogue, then God moves out. When a king worships God and leads people to God, and the abundance of the love of God comes back. Now the king is rogue. The king is receiving. Imagine the flags were prepared. Did you see? The flags were prepared in State House and everything was there, awaiting for the swearing, only to see a letter from the court. Mr. President, you cannot swear anybody. Angalia hiyo humiliation. It's bad. And the Constitution of Kenya says, once the Senate has impeached the deputy president, then it will take 14 days for verification and also for 30 days for the swearing. So we had all 30 days. But you decide just to put the president into shame. Who is this that is finishing our president? What this kind of an altar that is destroying our presidents? Because this is not RUTO, I know. This is not the RUTO, the government we elected. There is somebody behind to bring down this government. So whoever was the mover of the motion is not the people who moved it, but another force from somewhere that moved it. And that is why I just decided to say this, because I want you to just pray for this nation. After I finish the sermon, then we get deeper to pray for this nation so that we can destroy this demon. Remember on Sunday we had a service here, and the service was praying for this nation, Sindio? And the plan has been scattered. Okay? This plan has been what? scattered. Their plan has been scattered as we declared here. Now we must scatter the plan of the devil against the country. Because whatever they are doing will affect you. Whatever they are doing will affect our generations to come. Whatever they are doing, they will affect the land of Kenya. Whatever they are doing is a mark to destroy the plan of God. And the devil is capable of destroying. Why do you sin? God did not make us to sin. God did not produce us to become sinners. But what happened is that the devil came and altered the plan of God in you. That is why you became a sinner. So the devil can be able to change a destiny. The devil can be able to destroy the plans that God has for you if you allow the altars of the devil to come and dominate you. So we will be praying for this nation. We'll be praying and fasting for this nation until Kenya is back.